This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
A Hollywood anniversary right here in the Cole region. We look back on the movie The Molly Maguires next. Happy Friday. We did it. Give yourself a pat on the back. I'm Ken Kara, coming at you in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And download the free Samsung Productions app to stream us on your TV with Apple TV or Google Chromecast. And now here's your Friday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. It's hard to believe that it's been 50 years since the Eckley Miners Village was used as a set for the movie The Molly Maguires. These are photos taken during filming. They're from the Eckley Miners Village collection. The coal breaker, still on the site, was actually built as a prop for the movie. In today's Standard Speaker, you will find a special pull-out section titled Molly's Memories. It details a variety of information about the movie and its impact on the area. Meanwhile, the 50th anniversary of the Molly Maguires will be the focus of this weekend's Patchtown Days at the Eckley Miners Village. It will feature rugby demonstrations, a Sean Connery mustache contest, Molly Maguires props, memorabilia, and more. There will also be a special screening of the film Saturday at 6:30 p.m. along with a lecture. The cost is $5. Patchtown Days is tomorrow and Sunday from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Admission is $10 for adults, $9 for seniors, and $6 for children. For more information, go to eckleyminersvillage.com. A Hazleton man drowned while swimming in the Lehigh River Tuesday night. According to our media partner, the Standard Speaker, 24-year-old Angel Miguel Rivas was swimming with a group when he went under and did not resurface. It happened near the Glenanoco Falls area of Lehigh Gorge State Park. Friends tried to save him. One person went to the hospital for taking in too much water. A two-car crash in Hazleton today sent 4 people to the hospital. It happened around noon near City Hall. Hazleton police and fire responded. One of the cars ended up on the sidewalk in front of Christ Lutheran Church. An alleged bank robber was taken into custody last night in Shenandoah. Police apprehended 29-year-old Timothy M. McArath of Philadelphia without incident. He's charged with robbing the M&T Bank at Center and Norwegian Streets in Pottsville on Tuesday morning. The Luzerne County Emergency Management Agency hosted a meeting yesterday with businesses affected by the tornado that struck Wilkes-Barre Township on June 13th. Business representatives learned about the services available for the recovery process, while displaced workers were informed about the unemployment compensation process. The tornado destroyed 10 businesses and damaged about 24 more. Kurlanchik Furniture is in the process of being demolished, while Ashley Furniture is holding a tent sale for items not damaged in the storm. Tomorrow is Come Get to Know Us Day at the Pennsylvania State Police Barracks in West Hazleton. Trooper David Peters is a public information officer with the State Police.
We're going to have different displays there, such as a helicopter, as well as our CERT individuals, which would be our SWAT team guys, CARS unit, K9, patrol vehicle, as well as a recruiter. There to just allow people to come and get to see us in a non-stressful environment, ask any questions they may have, really see the resources that the state police have that we utilize in the community for their safety. We look forward to meeting a whole bunch of people. We hope the kids want to come and see what's going on and just, again, meet us in a positive environment.
Why is that important for people to get to know their state troopers?
I think they get to understand us as that they see us as individuals just like themselves. We're not just there in bad times. We don't have to be just there in bad times. And this is programs like this, or the things that we do at Coffee with a Cop and things like that. Even this show, letting people insight into us that we want to be there for them whenever they may need us, whether that's in a time of crisis or just to, say hello to their children or say hello to them or provide them with information that helps protect them from being a victim.
Come Get to Know Us Day is tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. at the State Police Barracks in the Velmont Industrial Park, just off Route 93 in West Hazleton. Football season may be over, but some local teams will be taking the field for a good cause. Lisa Sugart has the details.
For the second straight year, a wonderful new event is being held in our area. It is the second annual High School Football Challenge, and it's being brought to you by the Schuylkill United Way. Pleased to welcome back to our studios again 2 lovely ladies from the organization. Kelly K. Malone is the Executive Director of the Schuylkill United Way, and Christine Johnson is the Director of Community Relations. Thank you, ladies, again for being here. This I know we covered last year. It was a wonderful event, and it was the first time ever held. And Kelly, you raised how much money by doing this first ever high school football challenge?
Our first year, we raised $17,750.
That's amazing.
It is. When we started the whole entire venture, we really didn't know what we would raise, and we were quite pleased with that number.
I would think you are. So now this is the second year. And I wasn't sure how this worked because I said the high school teams get involved in that. Are they raising money? And you said that's not what it's all about. So tell me what the purpose of this high school football challenge is.
Well, last year, Dr. Andy Smarkanik was our campaign chairperson, and Andy is a retired superintendent. And he came to us and he said, I would really like to educate the students of the high schools, and we didn't know how we could go about it. So we thought, what better way than to attach a program wrapped around football. So anyhow, we thought we would challenge the high school football teams, and that is what we did. But what was even more important to us, we have our 14 partner agencies there, and the students and those that cheered on the students went around and learned what our agencies do.
So that was a good way to spread the word. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And you're getting your future leaders involved as well. These young students are getting involved. They're learning about what these agencies are all about. So now, Christine, you need teams and you need corporate sponsors. So that's where these people out there come into play.
Yes, we are looking for all of the area high school football teams to get involved, and their high school coaches should have the information already. One of the other gentlemen that's on our committee is Mike Farr. He's the head coach of the Schuylkill Haven high school football team, and he has a lot of information about it. And he and Derek Flail, who is the owner of the Jungle in Schuylkill Haven, have been very instrumental and helpful in getting the football aspect of this put together and the challenges for the teams. So last year we had 6 teams involved, and we would love to have even more this year be at the competition.
All right. And this competition is taking place on July 24th. It is at the Schuylkill Haven High School Rotary Field. So that's where it's at. It's a new location. Last year it was at Penn State Schuylkill. So it's a new location this year. You want teams involved. Now, there is one final thing we want to tell you about. When you come to it, you're going to sign up to be a corporate sponsor or a team player involved in it. But there's a twist with the admission as well.
There is. We are asking everyone that comes if they could bring a school supply, and that would be their admission fee. It could be a notebook, pencils, a backpack, anything that you would like. That ties in with our other event that we have during the summer, and that's called Stuff the Bus. Through the whole month of July, we collect school supplies for children in need in our community, and every year we put together over 1,400 stuffed backpacks to be distributed throughout the county to children in need.
Wow, doing a lot of great things. So get involved. This is the 2nd annual High School Football Challenge, July 24th, Schuylkill Haven High School Rotary Field. You can call the Schuylkill United Way at 570-622-6421. You can go to their website, schuylkillunitedway.org. You can check them out on Facebook. And remember to show up for the event itself. You'll be helping out so many people in so many ways. It's a great way to show community spirit, and it's a great way to learn about the good work of the Schuylkill United Way.
Thanks, Lisa. And the July 4th holiday is just around the corner, and some communities in our area are hosting firework displays this weekend. Tonight there will be fireworks at the Beach Haven Carnival Grounds in Salem Township at midnight. The rain date is tomorrow, and there will be fireworks tomorrow at Nayog Park in Scranton, immediately following the Jimmy Sturr concert at 7:30 p.m. Tonight, it's an all-new episode of The Girls for Man and Man's Best Friend. Deb and Janine introduce you to Tara Santangelo, a certified dog trainer. Tara has tips on how to train your four-legged friend. This fun and educational episode premieres tonight at 9 p.m. on SSPTV. And remember, you can watch The Girls or any SSPTV show anytime, anywhere with our free Samsung Productions app and at ssptv.com. For all of our SSPTV programming, remember to pick up the TV Weekly insert found in each Sunday's edition of the Standard Speaker, and don't forget to clip the money-saving coupons as well. To be honest, I'm still thinking about the Sean Connery mustache contest. But coming up on SSPTV News, we'll talk with some sharpshooters on the Hazleton Area Sports Shooting Club team. And up next, a pit bull looking for love and a forever home. It's Adopt Me from the Hazleton Animal Shelter. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
So I'm sure everyone's familiar with the segment by now. Alan just talks about all the great bands that he saw and that he's covered throughout the years. And Alan, one that I saw that you got to see play was The Who.
Oh, yeah.
And ever since I'm a kid, whenever I go on a long road trip, it seems like I put on Who's Next, that album by
What
The
an
Who.
album.
And that's such a great, is that one of the best albums like of all time ever?
It absolutely is. I think I burned through a couple of cassettes of that back in the 80s, you know, wearing out the vinyl and burning through. Now you at least have a CD, you know it's not going to happen. But I have a feeling a lot of people bought that record 2 or 3 times. Yeah, they are some band, really. They were actually my first concert that I ever saw.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my very first concert. I was like 14 or 15 years old. They played the old JFK Stadium in Philadelphia. The Clash were on the bill. Santana. There was 100,000 people there.
Wow.
And I always say that that day absolutely changed my life. I walked out of there a different person than I was and it formulated everything that I did really ever since. It's a lot of what I've done with my life.
And I just noticed that, so the last time we did segments, we did 2 bands from England, and it seems like here we are in England again, because now Eric Clapton I want to talk about. Yeah, how about it? So Eric Clapton, if everyone probably remembers the song Tears in Heaven, his son passed away, he fell out of a window and died, and he wrote that beautiful song about him.
Yeah.
And what was that like when that had to be such a touching thing when he performed that song live.
It's very emotional. I think, it's one of those songs that everybody knows what it's about, and everybody remembers it happening. And I remember seeing a picture of him in the New York Daily News standing on the street down there, when it happened. A photographer caught him in a moment where I guess he had just learned of what had happened to his boy. And so, he channeled that through music. It was therapeutic for him. What's interesting about that is there's another song that Eric wrote about his son too that isn't nearly as well known. And when I covered him in Philly in '98, it was on a record called Pilgrim. He was touring for an album. It's a wonderful record. And there's a song on that album called Circus. And I highly recommend, if you're an Eric Clapton fan, to go on YouTube and check out this song. The last thing Eric ever did with his son, I guess maybe it was the night before, was took him to circus. And he writes about that in the song. And I actually like that song more than I like Tears in Heaven.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got a really neat feel to it. Yeah, he's one of my all-time favorites, definitely.
And I'm sure his concerts too, it's not all depressing stuff like
Oh,
that.
God, no,
There's supposed to be a lot of life
I mean,
to
it
it too,
rips
right?
through Layla and Forever Man and the way that you use it and, all the stuff that he did with Cream, and he puts together, he could really, pull a great set together from obviously an amazing solo career and stuff that he had done back in the 60s.
Oh, wow, it's a lot, there's a lot of cool stuff here. I feel like I could talk to you probably all day about all this stuff, but unfortunately we have time here.
No, it's fun. I'm not the person to look back that much. Usually I'm on to the next thing, but doing these segments over the past couple of weeks with SSPTV has been kind of fun. I had no idea what you were going to ask me, and all of a sudden we're talking about Eric Clapton's Pilgrim. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's about all the time that we have here for this segment, though. So just remember, everyone, to keep watching SSPTV News. We have much more segments coming your way.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Still thinking about the Sean Connery mustache contest at Eckley this weekend, but it's time for your forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, 60% chance of showers, so expect them mainly after 3 a.m. It will be cloudy with a low of 57 degrees. And then on Saturday, showers likely again, possible thunderstorms, 70% chance of precipitation, cloudy, will have a high of 69 degrees. And then Saturday night, showers likely again before 2 a.m., possible thunderstorm, 60% chance, and we will have a low of 62 degrees. Sunday, 60% chance of showers and then some thunderstorms also possible. We'll have a high of 78 degrees. At night, same chance of showers, again a possible thunderstorm. We will have a low of 58 degrees. Monday looks nice though as we head back to work. Mostly sunny, high in the mid-70s. Monday night mostly clear, low of 51. Tuesday is sunny with a high in the mid-70s and partly cloudy at night with a low of 57 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. For daily hours, call 570-455-5362. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton, and like us on Facebook.
These are your midday winning lottery numbers. 88, Mike Kosicki's number at Penn State. Pick 3042. Pick 4, 6805. Pick 5, 28515. Wild number is 0. It's a good week of Adopt Me. Chris, take it away.
Hello again. Here I have with me Fiona. Fiona is an approximately 1.5 to 2-year-old pit bull who, as you can see, is very friendly and energetic. Like all of the dogs we have up for adoption, Fiona here is spayed, current on all of her vaccines including her rabies and distemper shots. She's also been tested for heartworm and Lyme disease and has come up negative for both. Fiona is also microchipped. We're not sure what she's like with other dogs, so as always, if you have one of your own and are considering adopting her, we would need to do a meet and greet to make sure they're going to get along. Because of her strength, size, and also her youth and energy, we recommend experienced dog owners for Fiona. That's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I have with me Ariana. Ariana is an approximately 3 to 4 month old kitten and a new addition to our colony, along with her sister, last week's cat Sparta. Ariana here, just like her sister, is already current on all of her vaccines, including her rabies and feline distemper shots. She is also spayed, has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV, and is microchipped. Despite her youth, Ariana is much more affectionate than playful and would really be happy in somebody's arms. She seems to do very well with the other cats and kittens here at the shelter, so we think she'd get along in a home where cats are already there. That's it for this week's pets. If anybody at home is interested in Fiona, Ariana here, or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to the Hazleton Animal Shelter here at 101 North Poplar Street.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
If you're a fan of this show, you know how much I love space, and tonight we're featuring some shooting stars in sports. Let's catch up with the Hazleton Area Sports Shooting Club before their trip to Nationals. A heavy rainstorm just passed Whitetail Preserve in Bloomsburg, but that didn't stop practice for the Hazleton Area Sports Shooting Club. They're taking aim at another championship as they get ready to head to Marengo, Ohio in July for the Scholastic Clay Target Program and Scholastic Action Shooting Program National Championships. At the state level, the Cougars won the Pennsylvania Skeet Shooting Championship, and Megan Darrow was the top overall skeet shooter in the state.
I mean, take me through the day. I mean, how was the shooting? Was it tight, or was it just like you were in a groove?
So we were actually the first squad out to shoot in the morning, and yeah, and it was kind of rainy that day, a little like dark, and then we didn't have another. Usually there's another squad that you shoot with, another team from another area, so it's like 3 and 3, so you're shooting with like, you know, competitors, and it's a little pressure, and we actually weren't shooting with another team. It was just us 3, so the day went really fast. So I shot my first round and I missed on station 4, so now I missed 1. And then I actually ran the next 3 rounds, so I had a 99 out of 100. Missed on my first round, but I mean, I made it up for it.
Was that better or worse that you didn't have anybody else out there with you? Was it kind of nice?
I think it was better. I think it helped because you don't have. I mean, I like shooting with other people. It's like you get to meet new people, but in the end, it was like, you know, it was just us. It was just like practice shooting with my team.
Nice. So then was it like, as you know, you only missed 1, but you're waiting, I guess, the whole day to be like, okay, I just got to wait this out?
Yeah, so like I remember like my mom, she's very frantic. She looks at the scores and she likes to, you know, see, and other people are telling me different things. They like to get in my head and tell me, oh, this person had a 99 too, or, oh, and then like the people in charge that do the scores, they were like, oh, if Megan's 99 holds up or whatever, because I'm waiting the whole day. I just kind of relaxed, whatever, you know, ate, and then they just came out that I won, so.
It's been a pretty good year for the Marion senior. Along with winning a state individual and team championship, Darrow also earned her way to a training camp at the United States Olympic Center. Peyton Perchansky will join Darrow, Michael Skakowski, Brock Kroll, and Eric Cebulski in Ohio as the Cougars compete in skeet, trap, sporting clays, and double skeet. We talked with Perchansky, a junior at the Hazleton Area High School, about his background in the sport.
One of my friends on the team, we were talking the one day in school, and I've always been into hunting and shooting, and he told me there's a club for that, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm definitely going to check it out. So then I came down one night, signed up, went through the course, and I just fell in love with it.
How different is it from when you're out there hunting and getting used to then shooting at targets and clays and birds?
It's pretty different because you kind of know where the targets are going to be, and the animals are really like unpredictable. And it's a lot more focused here, I think, than it is hunting, because you can talk and stuff when you're hunting, but out down here it's all about focus. Yeah.
Do you ever think you'd be going to a state championship, whether it be in another sport or a national championship, really?
Honestly, no, not until I started shooting last year, and it's been crazy. I love it so much. And
What do the coaches do so well? I come down here constantly. State championships, national championships. What do you think the coaching staff does so well?
They really work well with each individual kid to get them to their best and to their peak, and they'll talk to you. You could stay after practice if you want, and they'll help you no matter what. It's great. Like, you could be struggling today, and they'll just stop out of their time and help you to get back on track.
Their season started back in the fall, and it's not over yet. The Cougars will stay focused until they fire their last shells in Ohio. Let's see how our friends the Rail Riders did last night as we start counting down the days to Hazleton night at PNC Field on August 3rd. Get your tickets now at swbrailriders.com. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Rail Riders, they took 2 of 3 from the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs at PNC Field and are now 5.5 back of the Pigs in the IL North standings. Joe Madden's Cubs lost to the Reds and are 2.5 back of the Brewers in the NL Central. And remember, the District 18 10 to 12-year-old Little League All-Star Tournament starts tonight. That's sports.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Toby Hanna Army Depot is having a job fair on Saturday, June 30th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Resumes will be accepted for a number of positions, and there will be potential on-spot interviews during the job fair. For more details, you can visit Toby Hanna's social media sites, which are listed on your screen. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. David C. Baxter of Queens, New York. A military funeral will be held Tuesday at 11 a.m. at the William H. Clark Funeral Home in Stroudsburg. Friends may call Monday from 5 to 8 p.m. and on Tuesday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. Anthony G. Bonney of Freeland. Funeral will be Sunday at 2 p.m. at the McHugh-Wilczek Funeral Home in Freeland. Friends may call Sunday from 12 noon to 2 p.m. at the funeral home. Christopher Furlani, formerly of Clayers. Services will be private under the Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo. And Angel M. Rivas of Hazleton. Friends may call Saturday from 3 to 6 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazleton. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSPTV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Mary Schott of Frackville. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
The Cunningham Crusher Russ Kanzler was in our studio today talking with our John Eric Poli. He'll be part of our Out of Left Field Hazleton Night special coming soon here on SSP TV. I don't know if you heard, but there's a Sean Connery mustache contest this weekend. So cool. At Eckley Miners Village, celebrating the 50th anniversary of the movie The Molly Maguires Get Out to Patchtown Days. If you missed anything from this past week here on the news, go to ssptv.com or download our free Samsung Productions app. Have fun this weekend. Be safe. I'll see you on Monday. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.